Finally, Valentina Allegra has put together the Thunderbolt team and we can't wait to have them on our screens. What's happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel and the MCU. We'll be giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to a lucky subscriber. More on that at the end of this video. At D23, the cast of the Thunderbolts was revealed. It was confirmed that Juliana Louis-Dreyfus will play Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, David Harbour will play the Red Guardian, Anna John Kamen will play Ghost, Olga Kurylenko will play Antonia Dreykov, the Taskmaster from Black Widow, Wyatt Russell will play John Walker, Florence Pugh from Black Widow will play Yanela Belova, and of course, Sebastian Stan will play Bucky Barnes. Without a doubt, there wouldn't be a Thunderbolt team without mentioning General Thunderbolt Ross, played by William Hurt of blessed memory, who sadly passed away. Without wasting much time, let's get right into it. Now, you can actually get a glimpse of what this team would look like by going through the character background of this Thunderbolt cast and, most importantly, the kind of crisis and villains they're going to be facing. Today, we'll be talking about the plot story for Thunderbolt and what it would look like based off on the characters and their roles. Each of these characters have made an appearance in the MCU, but this is the very first time they'll be sharing the screen together. If this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the bell notification so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. In the comics, the very first Thunderbolt team was formed by Baron Zemo. In light of the most recent prominent heroes on Earth being declared dead, Baron Zemo placed his criminal masters of evil in a position of trust by deceiving the authorities and the public, secretly rebranding them to the Thunderbolts. He was secretly using them for his evil objectives until the rest of the team turned against him and reformed. Before the team was reformed, they were led by the corrupted commanders like Norman Osborn and Wilson Fisk. They also enjoyed the leadership of Hawkeye, Luke Cage, and the Winter Soldier when they operated as a virtuous group. Now, there is no definitive lineup of who the Thunderbolts are in the MCU yet. We will be deducing what the plot story will probably look like based off on the characters. When you look at the MCU movies and shows, Valentina will be the one to put this Thunderbolt lineup together. She's like the Nick Fury of the team. The team captains seem to be Bucky Barnes and Yelena Belova, with the other members of the team like the Red Guardian, John Walker, Ghost, Taskmaster playing very supportive and crucial roles and functions for the team. The very first time we saw Valentina was in episode 5 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, recruiting John Walker, and she implied that she came from a more shadowy branch of the government and was definitely more in supportive of Walker's murderous actions with Captain America's shield, where he killed Nico in cold blood. Afterwards, John Walker will be stripped of the Captain America title and the shield was taken from him. And it was then that Valentino sorted him out and enlisted him and made him the US agent. Originally, we were going to meet Val in the post-credit scenes of the Black Widow before the movie was delayed. In that post-credit scene, she recruited Yelena Belova at Natasha's grave. She told Yelena, who is also a trained spy, that one Clint Barton was responsible for her sister Natasha's death. In the Hawkeye series, Yelena does try to kill Clint Barton, but Clint and Kate Bishop change their mind and Yelena basically forgives Clint and they part ways. Now, David Harbour will be reprising his role as the Red Guardian. We saw Alexei Shostakov, aka Red Guardian, in Black Widow. He received the Russian version of the Super Soldier Serum and became the Red Guardian. He was the Soviet Union's Captain America. In his military career, he met General Dreykov and unknowingly became a superhuman-powered henchman for him. Red Guardian was later sent to the US with a fake family, consisting of Melina Vostokov, the mother of Natasha Romanoff and Yelena Belova, as their children. Him acting as a father. He was successful in his mission and he later returned back to Russia, but was later double-crossed by the general. He was imprisoned in the Soviet Circle prison for years until Natasha and Yelena, now grown up, broke him out of jail. Black Widow gave us a twist with the Taskmaster character. When Natasha Romanoff in Black Widow finally came face to face with Dreykov in the Red Room, he revealed who Taskmaster was. Now, in the comics, the man known as Taskmaster was born Anthony Tony Masters, and the name fits his unique set of skills. He has mnemonic abilities. Whatever he sees, he does. He can replicate people and their abilities. Tony took the name Taskmaster from his days of heading his own school of villainy, where he would train aspiring criminals in combat. He then later became a hired gun, working for various organizations. Now, in Black Widow, it turns out that Taskmaster is Dreykov's daughter Antonia, played by Olga Kurylenko, who Natasha thought she had killed in Budapest years ago. Dreykov explained how Antonia was left with devastating injuries after Natasha blew up the building that she and her father were when Antonia was still a child. Draco turned Antonia, aka Taskmaster, into an ultimate assassin who can mimic anyone and their fighting styles. A callback was made to this in Avengers 1 when Loki taunted Natasha. He asked her about the red in her ledger, actually talking about Dracov's daughter Antonia, who Natasha thought she had killed with her father. Bucky Barnes was a second successful attempt at a super soldier, injected with a serum similar to what Rogers got when he was a prisoner of Hydra in 1943. The serum enabled him to survive the fall from the Hydra train in 1945, but he was not potent enough to prevent the loss of his left arm. Bucky Barnes was later seen in The Falcon and Winter Soldier. In order to help Sam Wilson's Captain America beat the Flag Masters, he forgave himself for his sinister past as an assassin known as the Winter Soldier. He fought side by side with Sam Wilson. Ghost remains the team's super-abled wildcard. Her power is different from every other person's power. Her real name is Avastar. She had the power to make herself invincible and phase through objects, the result of a quantum accident that left her entire body being unstable. She's in constant pain and would eventually die an earthly death. According to Eva, it's extremely painful and she's in constant state of agony because of it. We last saw her in Ant-Man and the Wasp trying to steal Hank Pym's quantum technology in order to cure herself of the quantum entanglement. Now, this team and their character roles indicate that their mission might be less of an Avengers-level world-ending threat, but rather something a bit more secretive, like a heist or an assassination, or maybe a rescue operation, or even a government overthrow of some kind of mission. Now, with a character like Ghost, they can also be going on a mission to fight villains with powers. In Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ava, aka Ghost, explained that her father, Elias, used to work for both Foster and Pym before he left S.H.I.E.L.D. and conducted his own work on the quantum realm. After an accident, both Ava's father and mother were killed, leaving her with a condition called molecular disequilibrium, where her molecules are constantly breaking down and rearranging, giving her the ability to appear, disappear, and phase through solid objects. It's gradually becoming clear what kind of mission the Thunderbolt team will take up. A team that consists of 3 super serum soldiers, Bucky Barnes, Red Guardian and John Walker, Ghost, who can phase through solid objects, Taskmaster, who can replicate people's ability, and Yelena Belova, who is a trained Black Widow. The missions will be ranging from secret infiltrations to fighting not so Avengers-like kind of fight, and probably fighting villains with superpowers. Now, Tim Blake Nelson has been confirmed to return to the MCU as the leader from the Hulk 2008 film, and is also going to show up in Captain America 4 New World Order. This was revealed in D23. The MCU title is coming directly before the Thunderbolts in the summer of 2024. In fact, we might even see the leader cameo soon. I mean, She-Hulk is introducing a lot of characters. The Wrecking Crew was recently introduced, and they also have a mysterious boss who is trying to acquire She-Hulk's blood. And we alleged in one of our previous reviews in She-Hulk episode 4 that Jen's creepy date Todd might be the boss that the Wrecking Crew were referring to. We gave our reasons for saying this. In his date night with Jen, Todd asked a lot of weird questions. He even inquired if vibranium could pierce her Hulk body. I mean, who asked those kind of questions at a date? The leader might as well make an appearance in a movie like She-Hulk before we finally see him in Captain America New World Order. Also, the footage of Ant-Man and the Wasp shown at D23 confirms that MODOK is for sure coming back to the MCU. These are possible villains that the Thunderbolt team might face off against. Like we said earlier, their mission will include secret infiltration and some not-so-Avengers type of mission of some sort. The Thunderbolts will definitely be in the MCU. Although, there were no official announcements at D23 about who the central villain will be in the Thunderbolts. As always, Marvel Studios have a way of doing their thing. Back to our giveaway. So, we will be giving out one brand new PlayStation 5 to a lucky subscriber once we hit 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to win is keep watching, liking, and commenting. One lucky winner will be chosen from the comment section. And much thanks to everyone who has brought us this far to 200 subscribers. We appreciate you guys. What are your thoughts on this video? And what do you think the plot story for the Thunderbolts will be like? And what exactly are your thoughts about the cast of the Thunderbolts? Please, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one!